Alright, welcome back everyone. Today we're going to be doing a short but sweet video about installing some of this landscape edging. How we install it, why we install it, and what the benefits are of it, and why you guys should have it in your yard or install it in your customer's yard as well. Alright, so right away, obviously you can see this is a much better option than installing a plastic edging or something of the sort or something similar. Basically, this is just a Chilton 2 to 3 inch thick wall block, 12 or 8 inches wide, all natural cut, natural split on it. And basically what we do is we just kind of dig it out and lay it somewhat flush to the grass or the landscape beds. And basically the reason we do this is now when you're coming through here with your lawnmower, unlike some more conventional edging like some bullet edging or some of the edging that stands up more vertical like, we can come through here and run our lawnmower tire right on this edging, and that way we eliminate all of the weed whipping we have to do around these edges. So if you're a homeowner installing this yourself or you want to have this installed in your yard, this is a great option if you mow the yard yourself, because now you don't have to do all the weed whipping around the edges. You've eliminated that work 100%. You don't have to worry about it anymore. And if you're a contractor or a lawn care professional, you can upsell your customers on installing this in their yard, because now that it's installed, it is A, going to look better, and B, you can reduce their cost of mowing because you can cut your time in half by not having to weed whip around the edges of the yard. So besides the aesthetics value it adds to the property, it also eases the maintenance and it's much less work there. So here you can see more of a finished product. Now this yard is still going through some renovations here. We're going to be redoing all the planting and mulch, but for a general idea here you can see that we have along the grass edge, we've got it flush or close to flush with the grass, and then it slants up and along the back is actually higher than the front of it. This way it helps lock in some of the mulch or rock, whatever you have in your landscape beds, and is flush with the grass so you can put your tire on it easily and you don't have a lip there that you have to jump up on with your mower. Now we're going to walk around back and see how we actually install this stuff and talk about how we install it, how we get it to look good, and how you should have it installed in your yard, or how you should install it in your yard as well.
Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to need here is we're going to need a dead blow hammer, a chop saw, which has got a diamond blade bit or a diamond blade on it, because that's what's going to be best for cutting through these Chilton stone, which are very dense, very solid material, and are going to hold up to weather very well. We're going to need that, some shovels, levels, and some things like that. I like to have a chisel and a steel hammer laying around if I got one. And yeah, that should pretty much do it for tools you need. But basically we're just going to lay these suckers in. We're going to get them kind of flat or the same height as the grass, or where the sod that you're going to be installing is going to go. Whatever you're doing, just prepare the front side that's going to be on the grass side. Prepare that for the grass's height, what it is going to be or what it is. Now the back side, you're going to want to prepare for if you have to add mulch. You're going to want to have to raise it up a little bit, or you're going to want to have that a little bit higher so it holds in the mulch or your landscape rock, whatever it is you're going to be using. You want to make sure it's going to help retain that inside the beds, and it's not going to be spilling over your edging and then going out into your yard if there's a little bit of rain or something like that. So tip that backside up a little bit and make that sit up a little bit higher than the side the grass is on, and that's going to make it also pop and look really nice, because you're going to be able to see it if you're at the same height as it. You're going to be able to see it, and it's going to stand out a little bit better as well. So here you can see Josh setting a few stones. He's just kind of working away here. It's going to be using the dead blow hammer to set these things down into place. We're going to put some gravel up or some sand up underneath. This is a really gravelly soil here, so we didn't have to bring anything in. Very good soil here. If you've got a little bit more dirty, black dirty, loamy soil, you might want to think about bringing in some soil or something like that. So we didn't have to bring any in. He's just using the hammer here to set these into place once we kind of get them up. Don't raise these things up to the height they need to be and not use the hammer on them. Make sure you use the hammer on every single stone, that you're setting it into place, getting it really set well, and making sure that it's not going to move around a whole lot. Because like I said before, you're going to have your lawnmowers driving up on these things, so we don't really want to have any wobbling about or things like that. Also, we're going to want to make sure the seams, although these are natural split block, we're going to want to make sure that they all kind of line up good and look halfway decent. So you can see here we're making a few cuts to make sure everything lines up right and works out right that way. We're not going to be cutting every single one. We're going to try to get some of the natural curves to line up and just make everything work, but some of them we're just going to have to cut them. That's the way it is. That's the way it's going to be on pretty much every single project you have. Doesn't matter if it's a straight path or it's curved. These stones, the way they're split, they're just a natural split basically. So you're going to have to cut them. That's just the bottom line. You can't really get away to make this look good without having a chop saw. So you definitely need that. You definitely got to cut these stones. Hey guys, if you liked the video and you enjoyed watching it and this helped you out with your project or some of the projects you are doing, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to have a bunch more videos just like it. And if you guys have any questions about this project or how to do some of this edging, how you could do it in your yard or help some of your customers do it, please ask those questions down in the comments. I'll get back to everyone on those. So feel free to ask any type of questions like that. Or if you have other questions about some other landscaping stuff we do, feel free to ask. We've been in business for over 28 plus, 29 plus years now, so we've got a lot of experience doing a lot of different things. So if you'd like to see more of that, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys.